What's up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood Hugz back again with another reaction video, as always, by my side, HottSamn. And today we're coming at you with RWBY Volume 2, Chapter 6, Burning the Candle. That name, that title, already tells me some stuff's going down. Tells me that there's a candle.
And it's burning.
That normally means bad stuff's about to happen, you guys.
Yes.
Like, let's just be
Anything
legit.
that have to do with fire reminds me of Cinder.
As I said, we just left off. Cinder said, add Pyrrha to that list. We got a shopping list. We're going through. We're getting stuff ordered on Amazon. Add Pyrrha to the list. I think it's bad. Pretty sure they're gonna try to do something. They talked about stealing power or something. Take it away from them.
She held up a needle.
So I'm like, have you ever watched Heroes? I'll wait while you answer, because obviously I can hear you. But if you've watched Heroes, there was this character, I think his name was Skylar or Sylar is what it was. And played by the same dude who plays Spock in the new movie, Zachary Quinto. And he could like take people's brains, like who had powers, and he could like take their power. Remember that? Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if she has some sort of power like that, where she can like take people's power, or take people's aura, or whatever. I wonder if she has the ability to do that. Somebody's got to have the ability to do that. And like all shows of people that have power or like abilities, there's got to be somebody who can take them away. Or like harness.
But like
them in
I'm
some
also
way.
wondering, because at the end she holds up the needles, what we think it is, but like a part of me is like, was it a piece of a hair? Because
like a needle.
I wonder if she needed.
And it's black. It's not. It wasn't red.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're saying it was Pyrrha's hair.
Yeah, because hers is like
it was red.
Orangey red.
Yeah. I think it was a needle. It looked like a needle.
Yeah, it looked like a needle.
I'm saying a needle. So what's going to happen? The tournament is going down. We got Mercury got into a fight with Pyrrha, and then was just like, figured out her power. Figured out, that she basically is using electromagnetic fields to move stuff around.
But I think she might have noticed something was up, because the way he just rejected, and she was pissed.
I don't think she didn't look mad. She looked like dejected.
Yeah, she looked upset though that he.
She looked bothered that he did that.
Yeah, but she went
See, I didn't take it like that. I took it
She scrunched her eyes. She went.
Yeah, but I took it like she was she wanted to fight. I feel like a character like Pyrrha is all about honor. Yeah,
that's kind of how I see it too, a little bit, and I think that's why she got mad, honestly, because I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
I looked at it like he stopped fighting and she won a victory that she didn't feel like she deserved because he gave up.
Yeah.
So she was she didn't get that. She was dishonored. Well, it's not even that. I think it's just it's not about the fight. It's about the honor of winning in battle. You know what I mean? And I feel like he kind of took that away from her by forfeiting, because it's if you're really good at something, if we're gonna play video games against each other, if me and you were doing a 1v1 in Overwatch, and you think you're amped up, you're in a winning streak, you just beat the 4 people before us. I'm all right, let's 1v1. And then as soon as you throw an ability out and do 10 damage to me, and I'm all right, I can just give up. You'd be come on, I want to win this.
That's true. That's a
I
good
feel
way to put it.
I feel like it's a cop out. You know what I mean? Now I don't get to prove that I'm good. I don't get the honor of being able to defend my streak or my title. You know what I mean? Of being this good person, this really powerful and strategic player, or in her case, fighter. And it kind of takes her down a peg.
Yeah, I like that example.
Do you get what I'm saying? That's the way I took it.
I'd be mad if you're all right, well, you just beat them. Let me. Just kidding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would be well, now it looks like I just, it looks like I'm an idiot. Because, you know what I mean? That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot's going to happen here. I'm really excited going into this chapter. I feel like some stuff's about to go down.
Yeah.
I really feel like some stuff's about to go down. And I love big battle scenes. So, I mean, let's check this out and see what's going down.
Let's do it.
There's a point where it dips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that we'll cross and there's no return. There's a time and a place, no bridges left to burn anymore.
This gets amped so hard.
I love that she has roses. Love that.
like legit. Love when they fly through the sky. That's that fight scene. This is what I'm waiting for right here. This is what I want to see so bad. Alright, so legit though, when we're watching this intro, like, out of all the stuff that's going down, let me go back and see if I can get to this for 58 seconds. When it shows, like, their team for the first time, it shows, like, the bad guys or whatever, I'm like, they're pretty legit. I don't know if I can find it. I don't feel like scrolling through all this. Because I'm not going to be able to find it. Where is it? When it first shows, like, their whole team, it's like, they're really, really awesome. And I feel like when they're walking in, where's their, like, team? There we go. Like, this scene right there. That scene right there, if I can get it to pause on it. Like, when they come in, does that not look like an awesome squad
I know, and I'm
of
like,
bad guys?
Who are those other girls?
Those are the girls from the club with that dude.
Oh my gosh,
Do you remember that? Those are the girls from the club that were fighting. And also, when they just went in the other day, like in what was it, 2 volumes ago, or 2 chapters ago or something, when Neptune went with Yang to the club, remember he was hitting on those girls. Neptune tried to talk to the girls and they shut him down.
Yep.
But like that part of the intro, I always think is cool because they look like such a squad rolling in. Like they just look like a bad bunch of somebodies that are going to come in and take everybody out. I really love that.
But they're all freaking awesome still.
Oh yeah, well that's what I'm saying. And that's what makes it cooler. Like of course the good guys are going to be legit. Like of course the RWBY team and the other teams that are like the characters you're supposed to cheer for, they have to be awesome. They have to be like appealing and stuff like that for you to get behind them as a character. But when you look at the bad guys, that bad guy squad comes in and you're like, oh man, it's going to take some real awesome people to take them out.
Yeah.
And then you're like, that just makes that, it levels up RWBY even higher.
Yeah.
And like, it raises their game. Because the bad guys are so awesome.
Yep.
That's just how I feel about it. Is this going to play, maybe? Alright.
I need you to pick a tablecloth. Aren't they both the same? I don't even know why I asked.
Giant speaker. That is
Have you picked out a
huge.
dress yet? What's the point? Who cares about the dance if Blake isn't going? Oh, don't worry. She's going.
Are RWBY and Blake going together?
What? I thought we agreed. No doilies.
What's their ship
If I
name?
don't get doilies, you don't get fog machines.
Your dance is gonna have fog machines?
That didn't look so
We
cool.
were thinking about it.
I know.
That's pretty
He's
cool.
pretty
You
sexy.
ladies all excited for dress up?
Yeah, right. Laugh all you want. I'll be turning heads tomorrow night. What are you two
I
wearing?
can't wait to see them all dressed up.
Can't wait to see Yang dressed up.
This?
Ignore him, for he knows not what he says.
Hey, I may have moved
Them
to
petty
Mistral, but I
style.
grew up in Vacuum.
Right,
Not
right,
exactly
am
a
I
shirt
right?
and tie kind of place.
Yeah, we've noticed.
So, what does Blake think of all this? She's still being all, you know, Blakey.
Obviously, I still can't think of a way to change her mind. Guys, trust me, Blake will be at the dance tomorrow.
She looks so tired.
Like, what is she doing? Somebody. You know what's hilarious about that? Is like, that's what you do to a cat. Is you straight up use a laser pointer. Just straight up use a laser pointer to
think
like
about
play with the
that.
cat. That makes it so much better. Like, you take the laser pointer out the ground. That's so funny.
I didn't even think about
Who's
that.
doing it? Who's doing it though?
It looks like.
Is it Sun or who is it?
That makes it so much funnier now when you mention that.
Hello! What do you... We need to
RWBY
talk.
gang, I mean.
Yeah!
Huh.
Who's that?
That's the
Huh? We need to talk.
that's the thing from when they got through out there and
Ren,
Ren,
Is that Ren?
Yeah.
I thought Ren had shorter hair than
are
that.
one of my best
No,
friends.
he's had that ponytail.
These past few months,
Oh,
I feel like we've really bonded. Even though you don't say much. I mean, you're really quiet.
I feel
To
like
be
we don't
perfectly
see a
honest,
lot of Ren.
I don't know that much about you personally. But darn it, I consider you to be the brother I never had.
He's used to just being talked to a lot.
And I you.
Which is why I wanted to get your advice on
I love his streak.
girls.
Girls?
I just don't know how to... Girls, I guess what I'm asking is, well, how did you and Nora, you know...
We're not actually together.
Nora, I said headphones on!
John, what is this all about?
I love this so much.
It's Weiss. I'm completely head over heels for her, and she won't even give me a chance. She's cold, but she's also incredible. She's smart and graceful and talented. I mean, have you heard her sing? I just wish she'd take me seriously.
Yeah,
you
from
know?
the trailer was awesome.
I wish I could tell her how I feel without messing it all up.
I would love to see that again, actually.
Then do it.
What?
Tell her exactly.
I straight up thought I saw a boobie for a second because it went to the side. I heard a girl's voice, and then I saw like the side thing and a boobie. I was like, did they just have some boobies?
What you've just said.
You know what I'm saying, though? Like,
No pickup lines. Just be honest.
But what did
John, you can't get it wrong if it's
I
the
love
truth.
Pira.
She cares about him so much.
She does.
It's like, it's sad.
You're right. Thanks, Pira. Good talk, Ren.
Boop. Is she wearing her own
That's
like
what you
logo
preach,
thing
Pira.
on her shirt?
I think so.
She's wearing like her own merchandise.
Yang, if you're going to tell me to stop, you may as well just save your breath. I don't want you to stop. I want you to slow down. We don't have the luxury to slow down. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. The necessity is stopping Torchwick, and we're going to. But first you have to sit down and listen to what I have to say. Fine. Ruby and I grew up in Patch, an island just off the coast of Vale. Our parents were huntsmen. Our dad taught at Signal, and our mom would take on missions around the kingdom. Her name was Summer Rose, and she was like super mom. Baker of cookies and slayer of giant monsters. And then, one day she left for a mission and never came back. It was tough. Ruby was really torn up, but I think she was still too young to really get what was going on, you know? And my dad just kind of shut down. It wasn't long before I learned why. Summer wasn't the first love he'd lost. She was the second. The first was my mom. He wouldn't tell me everything, but I learned that the two of them had been on a team together with Summer and Crow, and that she'd left me with him just after I was born. No one had seen her since. Why did she leave you?
That question. Why? I didn't know the answer, but I was determined to find out. It was all I thought about. I would ask anybody I could what they knew about her. Then, one day, I found something. What I thought was a clue that could lead me to answers. Or maybe even my mother. I waited for Dad to leave the house, put Ruby in a wagon, and headed out.
I think.
I must have walked for hours. I had cuts and bruises, was totally exhausted, but I wasn't gonna let anything stop me.
Is that baby
When we
Ruby?
finally got there, I could barely stand. But I didn't care. I had made it. And then I saw them. Those burning red eyes. There we were, a toddler asleep in the back of a wagon and a stupid girl too exhausted to even cry for help. We might as well have been served on a silver platter. But, as luck would have it, our uncle showed up just in time. My stubbornness should have gotten us killed that night.
Yang, I'm sorry that happened to
I
you.
wanna see
and I
Crow.
understand what you're trying to tell me, but this is different. I'm not a child, and this isn't just a search for answers. I can't just... I told you, I'm not telling you to stop. I haven't. To this day, I still want to know what happened to my mother and why she left me, but I will never let that search control me.
I wonder
We're
if
going to
her
find the
mama
answers we're
sent her.
looking for, Blake. But if we destroy ourselves in the process, then what good are we? You don't understand.
She does
I'm
have
the
fire
only one who can do this.
abilities.
No, you don't understand. If Roman Torch had walked through that door, what would you do? I'd fight him. You'd lose. I can't stop him. You can't even stop me. I'm not asking you to stop. Just please, get some rest. Not just for you, but for the people you care about. And if you feel like coming out tomorrow, I'll save you a dance.
I feel so bad for Blake. Is he gonna try to ask why he's here?
Oh no.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I know this is a little
This
unorthodox,
is a sad
but
episode.
I wanted to ask you something.
No.
Would you like to accompany me to the dance tomorrow?
Why is this such a sad episode? Why are you making us watch this?
Oh, you look beautiful! Can we have a serious talk about how Weiss fights in these?
Like how she's got ultra like
Neck trap.
balance in battle, but you can't wear heels. Get it, girl.
So, does this mean we're going together?
Technically, though my first dance is spoken for.
My first
The
dance.
Yang. Because Yang said she'd say her dance. Alright, it's not as sad. It's not as sad. It's getting better.
It's still
Do
super
Weiss and
sad.
Jean get to dance? Do Weiss and Jean get to dance together?
I told you she would come.
Mission accomplished. So, what do we do now?
Just have fun.
Does that mean I can change out of these stupid things and into my hood now?
I love that she's like a tomboy.
Stilts.
Not enjoying yourself?
I want to see Ozpin
No,
fight.
everything's fine. I'm just not much of a fancy,
I feel like he's like Yoda.
fancy girl.
Well, you can't spend your entire life on the battlefield, even if you may want to.
Yeah, that lesson's been floating around a lot lately.
If you think about it, fighting and dancing aren't so different. Two partners interlocked. Although, one wrong move on the ballroom nearly leads
I
to
got
a
a theory.
swollen foot.
Or twisted ankle.
Really?
It's not every day that friends are able to come together like this. Time has a way of testing our bonds. But it's nights like these that can help keep them stronger than ever. Nights like these are ones we'll never forget.
You guys are just in time.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
There's about to be some stuff happening. There's about to be some stuff happening. It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
Who's that?
Yang.
The face ain't Yang.
It's like a different animation
Like
style.
random. Okay.
Yeah, you see the punch gun and like the eyes
Yeah.
and the hair.
but I'm like, is it
Okay.
her?
Okay, so stuff's about to go down. Stuff's about to go down. We gotta watch the next one. We weren't planning on watching episode 7, but I think we need to.
I think we need to, because like
I think we need to. I feel like we
I
have
can't
to.
just leave it right now. I
I
can't
feel like
leave
we
it.
have to. We have to.
We have.
So,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff happened here. Very sad episode. But then it got
Yeah.
better. And then it got crazy because we're like, what's about to happen?
Well, like, okay, so, like, what's up with Yang's mother? Like...
Well, okay, I have a theory. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, I still think Yang's mom is Cinder. Okay?
I think she's too young
Hold
for that,
on.
right?
I think Yang's mom is Cinder. Because we know Ozpin knows Crow. Because they talked about it and he texted him. And when he texted him that one time, I forgot Crow was Ruby's uncle.
Yes.
Okay? And Ruby's uncle was on a team with their dad and the mom.
Okay.
Right? So they were all like teammates and stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
Crow comes and saves them when they're about to go to the mom's house. Okay? So Crow obviously worked with the mom, knows who the mom is, and was watching after Yang, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cinder has Mercury and Emerald, and some stuff's going down, and they talk about the queen has pawns, which could be Mercury and Emerald. And the White Fang and Roman. She's got her pawns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And Crow and Oz are trying to save Yang from Cinder.
Who's her mother?
And maybe maybe we got like a Harry Potter thing going on, except Voldemort's the dad. You know what I mean? Or in this case, the mom. You get what I'm saying?
Well, who's Cinder? Cinder's
That's what I'm saying.
But why would she try to get like hurt her own daughter?
There's weird
And
stuff.
why would
Maybe she's not trying to hurt the daughter.
And why would
There's nothing.
Kira-
There's nothing that it says about hurting the daughter. But maybe, she got raised by Crow and all
Why would they
them.
need to take Pyrrha's powers? You think?
Well, I think it's not just Pyrrha. She said add her to the list.
Yeah.
Okay? What I think is Yang got raised by Crow and fam, okay, who were the good guys, and the mom who ran off was the bad girl, okay? And she wants Yang to be on the bad side.
Yeah. And she wants Pyrrha on the bad side.
Well, she didn't want Pyrrha on the bad side. She wants to just take her powers.
I wonder if she can take her powers and like give them to someone else.
I don't know. But I don't think Pyrrha has anything to do with it. Pyrrha's just added to a list of other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's my theory. That she was kind of raised and protected when she was a kid from knowing who her mom was because her mom was this terrible person. Cinder, or maybe somebody who's like, maybe Cinder's her sister and the mom is like somebody who's with that. But they said Cinder and her aren't sisters. People said definitely they're not sisters. I think it's her mom.
I wonder why she's so young.
Because
with
Glenda's
it.
older. Glenda's older, but she looks young. And she knew who Cinder was.
Yeah. And it would make sense why.
And she protected
Ruby.
Ruby.
Protected Ruby.
Because Ruby's the sister.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it all fits together. It all fits together.
It does.
I'm pretty sure I done figured it out, YouTube. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but I feel like this is such a good theory. And if I'm wrong, it's still a good theory. It would have made a good story.
I really like your theory. I really like that. That makes sense. But like the only thing that's catching me up on the whole thing is like how young Cinder looks.
They all look young.
But like no.
They all look young.
No.
They all look young.
Cinder looks the same age like as Yang to me.
No.
I think she does.
Mm-mm. And she's a very motherly figure to the other ones.
She just seems like one of them preppy, like
she's a leader
of the bunch.
She's a motherly
girls.
figure to Roman and Emerald and
I can
Mercury.
see that, yeah. I can see that because she has like that businesswoman boss.
She's like
bitch.
teaching them.
Yeah, she's a boss ass bitch.
But you know what I mean, though. Like,
yeah.
That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I think that might be right.
Well, we'll
don't
see.
tell me if I'm right. Don't spoil it. But if I am right, be impressed. If I'm wrong, cut me some slack. Very
if
cool
he is
episode.
wrong, you can be like, no. Well, or do you want
Just
to
don't tell me at all.
Yeah, don't
tell
say
me at
anything.
all.
Yeah.
Don't tell me at all. I don't want to know. But we're about to watch Chapter 7, so check that one out next. Also, 10:30 Central Standard Time, New Year's party bash, fun time, get together, bonanza.
If you're bored.
Be there. Even if you're not
you're
bored.
not
Why if
bored.
you're just bored?
Well, because why do people watch YouTube if they're not bored?
I watch YouTube when I'm not bored all the time
Well,
because
I'm
I
saying, like,
enjoy
I'm
watching
not
YouTube.
saying like that.
See,
I'm saying,
Sam's not a
like-
YouTuber. Sam is new to YouTube swag.
No, I'm saying
Sam's new
if
to the
someone's
swag.
out like freaking partying or something.
If you're out partying, I want to see you up in the club. I want to see you up in the club with that phone like, I'm chilling with the hot natos and the HottSamn. What up? HottSamn. That's what I want to see. Up in the club.
Okay.
Up in the club.
I don't expect
That's
that.
what I want. That's what I want. Up in the club. And anything less, I'll be sad. So make sure to let us know what you thought. Comment down below. If you like this video, click that like button. Turns blue when you touch it, not everything does. And if you want to see our videos, give that subscribe button a hug. And we'll welcome you to the fam. We're over 11,000 strong, growing up to blowing up. You guys have been so incredible to us. Thank you so much for watching our videos. We really appreciate every one of you that comes, hangs out with us for a little bit. Sam's acting weird. And we'll have more videos out. Go and check them. Bye.
Bye.
That's a peace.
I'm just like,
right there.
hurry up. I want to see the next episode.
Me too.